All right, we're live on Facebook. What's going on, everybody? We're on Facebook land. What's up? Welcome to Jane Ross House. I know you guys have to see the logo, and then we're going to be going live in a few minutes on the app. We got a special guest in the house, a returning special guest. Um, and we're going to get to some things, and we have a lot to talk about today. All right, so we're going to be starting live on the app in a few seconds, and hope I enjoys the show.
Sit back and relax. Enjoy the ride and get knowledge about everyday life situations. Only good vibes and good conversations. Now, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Jane
All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to Jane Rouse House, another episode. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank everybody for downloading the app. All the listeners, thank you for making the show so successful, and we appreciate you guys a million times. We gonna be trying to make this show expand better and bigger, and if anybody has any suggestions, please inbox me on Facebook or just write me, and let me know what you'd like to see on the show so we could please everybody. Next week, we won't be having a show. We'll be going to an event next week, so on next week's show will not be on. We'll be returning from Atlantic City. The following week, we'll be in Atlantic City, but we're going to be doing a live show from Atlantic City next 2 weeks from, I believe it's going to be on the
14th.
The 14th. We're going to be doing a live show. We're going to be zooming in, Ralph, and we're going to be on Zoom, but we're going to be live on Facebook doing our show that way. Just for next week, and then we return into the studio on the 21st with a special guest. So I want to thank everybody. Last week was my first week supervising, which I won't say that, but I'm officially supervising my guys. I want to thank them a lot. I mean, we get a lot done, and they really good crew I got, and I want to thank everybody. Big shout out to the Birdman. Today's his birthday. Happy birthday, Birdman, my brother. Love you, and hope you have many more. And
Where'd you get him?
Huh?
Where'd you get him?
I got him a bird cage, so he don't escape.
Ay.
No, we bought him breakfast. We bought him lunch.
McDonald's?
Wendy's.
Oh, Wendy's.
Yeah, but no, he's not really one that likes a cake and stuff like that. So we just got him we ate lunch together. And
After 40, you don't want a cake anymore.
yeah, no, it's outplayed. It's outplayed already. So but happy birthday to you, Birdman, and love you, and just big shout to him, and he's been doing very well on his journey on cleaning up. I'm not gonna say too much on air, but I'm very proud of him what he did, and he's cleaning up his act, and I'm really happy that he did for him and his family. So on that note, what's going on, Ralph? I know you take over now. That's it.
That's not nice, John. Well, I'm going to talk about you first.
Good. Talk about me, baby.
So, Master J is doing I guess it's called Caribbean Vibes. What is it called?
No, Island. It's called Island Vibes.
Okay.
In Prival's Beach.
And you posted something on the internet.
Yeah.
Stating that you're going to be there the 26th.
August, yep.
Which is on a Wednesday from 6 to 9. Is that correct?
Yes.
And for some reason, you put down that you're going to have surprise guests.
Yep.
You should have never did that.
Why?
Because I'm having people constantly asking me who it is, and I don't know. I don't know the music. I don't know. I know some of your people that you deal with, but I mean, I don't know if you want to give it away. I don't think you should.
No, that's why it's called a surprise.
Correct.
Okay.
Some of the people think it's me, and I'm like, no, it's not me.
No, it's not Ralph.
It's not me.
Not Ralph.
No. I am a surprise guest if I do show up. But this is John's gig, and Master J, he knows a lot of people in that music genre. So.
Yeah. Actually, they just changed the date because it was supposed to be the 19th, and for some reason they just changed the date.
Why is that?
She didn't get into it with me. She just said.
But it's the 26th, correct?
Now it's the 26th. Okay. It was originally the 19th.
Okay.
But they did change the date to the 26th about a day ago.
Okay.
A couple of days ago.
All right. No, I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying.
No, that's good. And, you're very well equipped when you come to advertising because people do read it.
Oh, good.
And but the problem is that more people see me than you because you're stuck in one spot and I'm all over the city.
Yeah.
So they're asking me, "Are you the special guest?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not."
No, Ralph's not the special guest.
No.
I'm planning on having a special guest. Hopefully, I'm not gonna say anymore.
I think you're gonna do it. I think you're a
No.
I think it's gonna happen, but I just make sure you tell people it's not me because everybody thought it was me, and I'm like, no,
it's not Ralph.
I don't even listen to that music, and I will. I am gonna go to support you. Absolutely, I will be there to support you.
Yeah, but it's a special guest, is a surprise guest, so
that's all we're gonna leave it at.
That's it. So, but I can't get really too much into it.
No, that's it. That's all I have to tell you.
Everybody, they want to see who it is or
come
what it is.
And join you.
Come and join me.
Yeah,
it's open to the public.
And it's 3 hours, and
yes, 6 to 9,
and it's strictly music.
Strictly freestyle.
Okay, no rock and roll or anything.
I could throw one in there.
Okay,
for you.
Also, I talked to you and our guests just about a few minutes ago. I want to make something clear that a couple of people came up to me today and said that, what about the other side? I don't know what other side you're talking about. Are you talking about heaven and hell? I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, they said, well, are you going to have somebody from the Democratic Party? I said, of course. We bring anybody on. We're not cheerleaders for any group. We don't hold the pom-poms to any group. The reason why I'm bringing back Nickolai over here is he was a great guest. A lot of people asked me to bring him back because he was very equipped. And, he knows his stuff.
Of course.
So we're going to get his side, the Republican side. And in a few weeks, we're going to have the chairwoman from the Democratic Party, and I think she wants to bring in Chuck Levine or somebody like that.
Yeah, Chuck.
So we're not pom-pom. We don't cheerlead for anybody. We just want to have everything split down the middle. And I want to make sure that everybody knows this, that we're not one-sided.
No. Listen, everybody, like I always say, politics is everybody's opinion. And I don't go by what side I'm a Republican.
But it does break
Democrat.
up families. But it does.
That breaks up families and friendships.
Yes.
So my point is, I'm not a Democrat, Republican. I'm straight down the middle. Whoever I feel,
I vote who I think is the person.
Whoever the person is gonna be doing the job. And let's face it, everybody lies.
Absolutely.
It's not one person running for office. You're gonna tell me went down the line and did what they said they were gonna do. They did little things they said they're gonna do. Yes.
I don't trust the government.
I don't trust. No, I don't. But I'm just trying to say is, what they want to do, they could do. What they don't want to do, they don't do. And you know what? And there's nothing we could do about it because we have no control over it.
But we are their boss. We elected them. They work for us. We don't work for them.
But when they get into the office, they don't think that.
No, because they have either 2, 4, or 6 years, and they got what they wanted, and that's the whole thing. Listen. We're going to get into it with Nickolai over here.
But also what I want to say is people, like, when I went for my interview, the first thing I said to my people that were interviewing me for my job, I said, look, don't think because I'm getting the power, I'm going to change.
No, I don't think so.
I'm going to be the same person I've been for 17 years.
But you still have a bigger responsibility.
I understand that, but I've been doing the job for 21 years. I've been there, and 17 of those years are the full time years, and I've been doing what I've been doing for 17 years. Okay, so I'm not. If I didn't change then, I'm not gonna change now. Just the only way I would change if my guys change with me, which I hope they don't, and I don't think they will, but I think they will respect me like they've been doing, and also we get the job done, and that's it. I have to leave it at that.
Well, Angelo had a good comment here. He
Yeah,
said
I seen that just
he
now.
said government Republican or Democrat, that therefore one reason to help the American people.
Exactly, Angelo. But how many of them do it? I wish Angelo would call in.
Yeah, I know.
Or show up
Angelo,
one day.
I don't know. Angelo don't like me anymore.
I
know.
don't think he likes me either.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. But anyway, so our guest, he is the, I guess he's the founder of the Glen Cove Republicans for the youth, correct? What do you?
So I am the founder of the Glen Cove Young Republicans as well as the Republicans of Glen Cove.
Okay.
I am currently in the fall of 2026 going to be serving my last term as the Oneonta College Republicans vice president as well as their Turning Point secretary.
Okay. So are you thinking about running for office one day, or you like to do the commentating?
Well, I'd really just like to get the abstract of this political environment before I actually, get into that decision of running, learning to get my name out there well and what I will actually focus on what I want to achieve when elected to office.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, and, Master J, you could respond to it too.
Mm-hmm.
There's not many young people like, this gentleman here, Nick. There's not many people that
Absolutely.
at his age is interested in politics, correct?
No, absolutely not.
Right.
It's very rare for my generation. Even today, I work in the Nassau County Traffic Court, and the judge I was clerking with was saying it's so rare that you see people your age just wanting to be involved in public service and the foundation of service in that aspect.
So
Well-
were you doing traffic court?
I just enter dispositions
So-
mostly and print out tickets and
Okay, so when I have a problem, I'm calling you.
you'll need the prosecutor's
Yeah.
discussion first.
But
Dad, we'll talk.
I try to figure things out because I don't believe in the news anymore. Both sides, sometimes Fox or CNN, they go a little, crazy because they're so top heavy on what they believe. But I do see like these colleges, like I don't know how Oneonta is, but I see these colleges that just they try to. Their passageway is, should I say this, is they're going down the socialist way. I don't know if you see that. I see it on the news. I don't know if it's just one of those. What would you say, John? It's like they show just one perspective. They don't show all colleges.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I don't think all colleges are like that. Correct?
Well, you look at how the progressive movement is rising. It's just very strong and radical, and like they're really reaching out to these younger minds on college campuses to really get that narrative out there. And like the socialist, you look at last year's New York City mayoral election with the election of Zoran Mamdani, and not only that, but prior to 2016 is when it really started with Bernie Sanders, and then the election of AOC. So it really has been a trend, and now this year for midterms, you just see a number of socialist candidates running.
But what are they doing that's right, and then that the Republicans or Democrats are doing wrong? What are they doing right?
They're really reaching out to their base of like, we can achieve some, for an example, affordability, free bus rides, free grocery stores, rent freeze. And these topics of like, they're just pushing this that it can be so easy, but they really don't know this aspect of like, when you get into office, where will this money come from? Who's going to pay for this?
The taxpayer.
The taxpayer. And you see that's with New York, all these billionaires leaving. It's like their taxes, that's their cap, and who's that going to be next be paying? That's going to be the middle class. So they're really going to feel that out of pocket in the middle class of this ideology.
But I watched him, Mendami, the mayor of New York. I watched him a few times, and listen, he's a good speaker. He knows how to reach out to people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, listen, I don't like his politics. Yes, you know, prices are very high, gas is very high, and a lot of people are frustrated, and you know that. I mean, but the thing is that he's a good speaker, and he reaches out to a lot of people. Master J, I could be wrong.
No. Listen, he won all the teenagers over. A lot of teenagers he won over, and majority of them voted for him, and that's, I think, what helped them win the election. If quote me if I'm wrong, but I think a lot of teenagers voted this year because they're into politics now. They're getting them. You know, I wish they would do it, put out there more in schools, politics, and get kids involved instead of being in the street.
But he's right.
Yeah.
Because, first of all, I want to give a big shout out to Billy Pete. He just texted me. I hope you're doing good, Billy. Hopefully we get a card game together. I got his text a few weeks ago, but I forgot to answer him. But yeah, Billy.
That's
I hope you're feeling better, Billy. I haven't seen him in a while, but he retired a couple of years ago, and
Billy, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, the Republicans, for some reason, that then the people aren't catching what they're all about. I did watch the Dr. Fauci stuff. Okay, did you watch that Dr. Fauci stuff?
I've seen some. I was trying to get a glimpse of it on C-SPAN.
Yeah.
I'm a big C-SPAN person. I like
Are
the
you?
committee
C-SPAN?
hearings and Senate. I was watching like how they were heckling at Chuck Schumer the other day. It was like some lefty heckler just heckling at him.
Really?
It was really something.
Listen, I didn't like what they did, so I watched the funeral for Lindsey Graham when he was in the Capitol. I didn't like what some of the senators or whoever the hell they were, some of them just sat there and didn't even bother. They didn't go to the casket and a lot of people were putting their hands on the casket. Some of these guys just went up, did this, and walked away. I'm like, come on, man. Listen, Lindsey Graham, he's only 71 years old. He passed away. The guy's a war hero.
Yeah.
You don't have to like
Air Force as a judicial chief.
Correct. You don't have to like his politics, but you have to respect him, correct? So there was a question today that I wanted to bring up to you. A lot of people were saying to me to ask you, what does Bruce Blakeman have to offer the residents of the state of New York, not Nassau County, because he is the, Nassau County Republican that is running for the governor, and he does run Nassau County. But there are people, and one of them was from a state that I talked to today. And, they don't know who he is. Can you explain to people who he is?
Well, to really answer that question, Blakeman, I remember when he first ran for executive like 5 years ago in 21. And this was right after the 2020 election. And, Nassau, we had some Democrats elected in Glen Cove, and Nassau County Executive was a Democrat. And he ran on, a campaign of keeping taxes in Nassau, affordability, keeping our streets safe, our quality of life, more police officers. And he really kept that promise when elected into office. And as well as, Trump coming back into office, he's worked with his immigration policies on keeping Nassau County safe. And New York State, just geographically, is impossibly wide. And it's very understandable that you would not see, some guy from Nassau County who's trying to go around to every county in New York State. And he was there at the vice president's remarks in Nassau County a few weeks back, which I attended, and we have a photo together. And it was just like, he really has a vision of like how he has on Nassau County in reducing taxes, affordability, and just really bringing that mindset of running the county to helping New York State and Albany statewide.
Okay, so he's talking to the whole state, not Nassau County, correct?
Yeah, this is for the whole state of what he has done and how he could bring these policies statewide.
Okay.
Is what I was implying.
But he does bounce off of what Trump is doing, correct? And I am a little sore of Trump right now because I'm going to ask, listen, I don't want to start any nonsense. The thing about the war that's going on, do you agree on this war?
Well, they're really stated this way. This Iran war, it has always been, before answering that question, to really look at the history of how it's always been enabled in Iran about having a nuclear weapon under previous administrations, Republican, Democrat, Clinton, Bush, Obama. And they all said, we're going to do something. We're going to do something. Iran has a nuclear weapon. Never did anything about it. And then we have Trump comes along and actually addresses this. And it was the same under Biden. Everyone was saying with Biden with the gas prices, like you mentioned.
Oh, the gas prices are outrageous right now.
Oh, yeah.
It was there before.
I mean, I thought we have a lot of oil. I thought we had a lot of stuff in our backyard. But why are we paying, all this money for gas? It's just a lot of people are frustrated. You have to understand that, correct?
Well, one aspect to also answer that with the gas, who does Iran and Venezuela, which country gets their gas to the most? Russia and
China.
Russia and China,
Yeah.
and the Russia-Ukraine war, which Trump is trying to actually put an end to.
It's been a long time now.
And with these, the gases, if there's no gas income, he already got the Venezuelan dictator out. And with the gas, they can't get the gas. How are they going to continue the war?
Well, right, correct. I mean, without gas, you can't. But still, you go and you campaign about, we're gonna, drill, baby, drill, and we're buying. I don't know where we're getting the gas from. Are we getting it from Iran? Iraq? Where the hell are we getting this gas? We're paying $4.30 something cents, and most families have 2 or more cars, so it's not easy. He's doing a good job on the border. I got to give him that. But a war, the Iraqi war, and the food prices are crazy still. I mean, listen, I know he's only one man, and each president has their problems. I'm a Reagan guy. I love Ronald Reagan. I loved. I don't know how you feel about.
Oh, I loved him.
I loved Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan didn't take any crap. Trump don't take any crap. But, you had Bill Clinton, who made a lot of money for people. You had, Barack Obama was the, first African-American president. He was another great speaker. I didn't like his politics, but he was another great speaker. George Bush, I did not like. I did not like. I thought George Bush, I don't know how you feel about him, but when they went into Iran and said that, they have.
Iraq.
Was Iraq.
Iraq and Afghanistan.
Right.
War on terror.
Correct. But when they were saying that they have weapons of mass destruction and didn't find them, that was, and there's a lot of men and women in armed services that were killed. Yeah. So it is a sore subject, but we got the midterms coming up. And now the midterms, we got the governorship. And I think there's a governor up, I think it's in Minnesota, where they say that there's another Democrat socialist winning in the polls. Is that correct? Is it Minnesota or Wisconsin?
Wisconsin with Francesca Hung.
Yeah. She's a little skashada.
Minnesota, they have the My Pillow guy running, and I can't remember who the nominee for the Democrats is because Tim Walz is out.
Oh, he's done?
I believe that's it for him because
of the
whole allegations with the fraud.
Yeah.
So I think they pushed him out.
And here's another question I have to ask you. You see, he's a smart guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's a smart guy.
Oh, yeah.
I have another question. When they have these committees and I watch it a lot. I do watch it a lot. It's fascinating to hear all these politicians going after people. But like the Fauci thing, they had the Epstein thing. They had a couple things going on. But nothing ever happens or nothing comes out of that. Why?
Well, that's the two-party establishment system. And one really good example with committee you could see is accountability and all these recent allegations of sexual misconduct on members of Congress. Eric Swalwell, Tony Gonzalez. Another one recently was Thomas Massey. And you just see it's like from both parties. And it's like at the end of the day, everyone has something on someone that's going to prevent it from that whole house of cards from collapsing. They'll keep someone's secret covered for their own personal interest because of the fear someone might have something else on them.
Well, I don't think they're running again, right? They're all
Yeah, they're completely out.
okay.
And that could be looked at as like one aspect of the establishment swamp being drained. The ones who wanted to really be vocal.
Yeah. Well, those people had the stupid Russian collusion bullcrap. I mean, that was a lot of taxpayer money, but
The
still.
2017 and
Yeah. But so you have the midterms,
yeah.
okay? What do you think is the most fascinating race right now in the country?
To say the most fascinating, it could be more looked at as like the New York 3rd Congressional District race
And who's that?
for Tom Suozzi and his opponent Mike LePetri
Really? I thought Tom Suozzi had a big lead on him.
in succeeding his reelection.
Yes.
I haven't looked at the numbers to say I would have an exact answer per se to put something misleading, but it's interesting because you have the last guy who was in there with George Santos, so it's like the election after that one, and we see these two guys running, and Mike LePetri was the nominee last year.
Yeah.
So it was last election for 24. So it's going to be interesting that we have a Nassau County executive running in that district for governor, and then that's part of his district for the congressional
You
race.
see what chat's saying?
No, what'd he say? Go ahead.
Just,
Oh, who won the 2020 election? I mean, Biden won. What are you going to do? Biden won.
Bush Jr. went.
Bush Jr. went after Saddam to revenge. Yes, I believe that. That I believe. He said, now this is what he said. He said, Bush Jr. went after Saddam Hussein as revenge for Saddam trying to kill his father. I believe that.
That was also how he got his second term with Bush Jr. with 9/11. And
Bush Jr. was a dummy. Did
It
you
was-
did you agree on? I did not agree. When they went to, and listen, my cousin Champ, who's coming up in 2 weeks,
Oh, nice.
he fought in the first Iraqi war.
Mm.
He was, he's my hero because what he did, and he fought in that war. And then when the other war came out, I mean, listen, 9/11 should have never happened. I mean, I don't know how we let that fall through the cracks. There's so many conspiracy theories that you hear, but like what you said, so he won the second term because of that.
he really used that, like, with the capture of bin Laden as well as, all
Well,
that.
Bin Laden was caught by
Yeah,
Obama. Yeah.
But he really used that as, like, his way of getting a second term because his father served one term.
Correct.
And, he really took that example from his father of, like, really be more tough on American security in, like, terms.
But his vice president made a lot of money.
His vice president, in my opinion, was the one who really controlled all of it.
Well, he
Dick Cheney with
he had what,
Halliburton,
Halliburton? What did
The
he call it?
stocks and
Yeah.
the oil. And after the
He
war,
made a ton of money.
The stocks
He
rose.
made a lot of money, that guy. But
And there's the movie Vice, if you've ever seen it.
I've heard of it.
It's like about how Dick Cheney, and it was like really shows of who was the person calling all the shots during that whole 8-year administration.
So at your age, and you're a young guy, but you're very intelligent. Am I wrong on that, Mr. Master Joe?
Oh no, it's incredible, man.
You do a lot of you do a lot of your homework. And in fact, I saw today. I don't know if it was today, or yesterday, that Blakeman he narrowed the lead. I think it's 4 or 3 points.
By 4 points.
Oh, it's 4 points.
43 and Hochul is at
Now, where is
47.
that coming from?
That is by the people when they send those texts out, are you going to vote this November? And they survey off of those messages.
So
of
is that
like-
can that be trusted?
No, I'm just reading what Chad wrote.
Oh, what do
I'm
you
sorry.
write? What do you write?
I'm sorry. He wrote, Obama got Biden, Bin Laden, and Trump got Big Mac and fries. You're right, Chad. That's true.
Chad's too much.
Chad, you're crazy, bro.
Chad, you're crazy. Don't forget my autographs when you go there. So anyway, what was I saying? What the hell was I saying? I don't remember now. I'm shot right now. What was I saying? Do you remember? Do you remember what I just said?
Well,
Anyway, Chad screwed me up. I was talking about the lead that Hochul has, but I don't see Blakeman going out anywhere except around here. I mean, do you have to? What you do is, do you make phone calls, or do you go to door, or you put out flyers? What do you do to help this?
I help with my Glen Cove Young Republicans and
Okay.
Republicans of Glen Cove, as well as my Oneonta Vice President College Republican status. We look when his social media team posts, and we really get that message more out on posting it and trying to really encourage more people this November to go out and vote.
Has he spoken to you or your group?
I saw him one time. I've seen him a few times before, and I actually met him at the vice president rally this year with J.D. Vance when he came to speak in Nassau County, and he was out shaking hands with people, and I went up and I got my picture, shook his hand. We talked. I was like, I'm the founder of the Glen Cove Young Republicans. We're really looking to help your campaign this November.
But what does he have to offer? That's the whole thing. I know you talked before about, cutting taxes and stuff. Crime. What about crime? What about the border? What about, the state of New York? I mean, New York doesn't have any money. I don't know where. I don't think anybody has any money. You know what I mean, Master J? I don't think anybody has.
no, I think right now, I mean, everybody's up in the arms and everybody's struggling. No matter who you are right now.
Yeah.
This country became like the foreign countries right now.
Well,
On the struggling.
I was
ones.
talking to a few guys at work today, and I asked the question. I'm going to ask you this question. Everybody in America pays taxes. Everybody in New York pays taxes. How are we in a deficit?
Mm-hmm.
You ever think about that?
Mostly it goes from local and federal when these committees come up with these bills to spend all this money on.
Like the shrimp on the remember when they had that shrimp on the treadmill?
Yeah.
Remember that? Remember that?
Yeah.
Which one was that for?
God, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
They had a shrimp on
a treadmill,
On a
running.
treadmill. I don't know what the hell that was for, but the midterms. It tells you. Maybe I could be wrong, but midterms always tell you about the next presidential election. Correct?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
What do you feel about this midterms coming up? Do you think that the Republicans are going to keep the House or the Senate, or are they going to, or the Democrats, or this new Democrat Socialist Party? They got a lot of. Let me tell you something. Don't sleep on these people, because they're out there, and they're talking to a lot of people your age. Correct? I don't know if you ever listened to them, but they're always promising a lot of things, free this and free that, just like you said, and people like to hear that, the free stuff. What are this Republicans? What are they going to come back against that, and make it sound better than what they're saying? It's hard.
Well, to put it in one aspect, one thing Republicans could really be offering is
Bobby.
No, I might.
Oh.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
so. If you rephrase the question, so I get a.
Okay, so you have the new party of the. You have a couple new parties. You got MAGA. You have the Republicans, the Democrats, and now the Democrat Socialist Party. The Democrat Socialist Party, I watch a lot of YouTube and listen to how they speak, and they're putting their point together, and the young people like yourself, well, not you, but people your age, are listening and saying, you know what, this sounds great. We're going to get this, we're going to get that. And, they're making it sound like you're going to get free college and everybody else is going to pay for it, the millionaires. So when a Republican goes to the same place that they're running against, how does a Republican say, they're not going to say you're going to get everything for free? How would they, what's the word I'm looking for, John? How would they go, not against it, but when they say, listen, we can't give you this for free, but, how do they respond to all that? It's hard.
Well, they really say, like, in America, let's go a little back. Like, when people first came here to this country, they wanted to work, make a living, and that's what the American life is about. We're not in some, like, socialist country where the government just hands out. And you could really ask this question, which, like, any young person could ask. You could ask any young person, which country has socialism worked? North Korea, Russia, Cuba? You look at those places and see how the impact it has had due to socialism in its past.
Right. But there are people in the United States that rely on the government. So that's socialism, correct?
It is, some people who really, do need that.
Right.
But, they should also have some programs of, like, helping people get more jobs and get that help that they need.
That's what the Republicans need to bring up.
Bill Clinton ran on, like, an agenda such as, like, getting people off of, government assistance and helping them with finding jobs and any other needs that they would need, which I agree with that.
Yeah, well, Bill Clinton made a lot of money for a lot of people. I mean,
he erased the deficit too.
Yeah,
talking about that.
I understand, and he pulled his pants down and he was all over the place.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? So everybody has a fault, but I think this year is going to be telling. I don't know how you feel about it. I think this year is going to be rough on a lot of groups because there are a lot of angry people out there. I don't know how you feel. I don't know if you interact with people out there. What are you hearing from your side? Is there a lot of angry people out there?
It's rare that we'll see the angry people. It could be either way. You'll have people who will be like the ones complaining about how they don't like Trump and what he's doing, and then some will be supportive. It could be very, like, split on that aspect.
Yeah, it's not easy.
It's
and
hard.
like you said, you have the MAGA and the establishment, so it's like, a lot of figures in the party itself, they try to make their own base and get influence to tell people what they want to hear.
Right.
And it's sad, they just do it for their own interest to get that own follow, rather than follow like what people who want to actually get something done.
So how would you respond to people that somebody comes up to you and says, listen, they're telling us all this crap and nothing happens. What do you feel? Do you tell them, listen, some things are hard to do or some things are impossible to do? If somebody comes up to you and says, listen, I don't want to hear the same crap you're giving me. I'm gonna switch parties. How do you, prevent them from switching a party because they're so frustrated?
Well, they would have to understand when people get elected to office, it's not as easy to get as many things done, and especially when you're working with other people who may not want to agree on working on getting with that issue done. You'd have to work with these other people that you're elected, and that's with the presidency, the House, the Senate, and even local politics.
Yeah.
You're not always gonna satisfy.
But they do enrich themselves.
You
have to admit it. Master J. Mm-hmm. How does a politician go in there making $80,000 a year and then come out being worth $12 million?
Well, yeah, I know that's
special interest.
That sounds
special interest. It's very frustrating.
No, it is. It is.
You and I and Nick over here, we're breaking our ass to work. You're working freaking 5 jobs.
I know.
To keep a head over, the roof over your head.
Yep.
And then you got these people who we elect.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's another thing. We are their boss.
Yeah.
They're not in charge of us. Mm-hmm. But it seems like when they get elected, they go in there and they think, well, my shit don't stink.
They forget about it.
They forget about us. I could be wrong, right?
No, you're not. You're not.
No, but you know, there are a lot of frustrated people, but I think your job is harder than mine because you have to convince the youth of America. That's a hard thing to do
Oh yeah.
because you have people, you have the young kids that are in college that have college tuition. They got to pay it when they retire. I mean, when they look for a job. It's just, you know, how do you, when you have an assembly of young people, what's the thing that penetrates their head that they won't forget? Say, oh, you know what? You know, Nick is right. Nick, you know, he makes sense. How do you penetrate that in their head to vote this way?
Well, I say it like this way. If you want change, you have to go and vote for it yourself. If you don't vote, then you don't have any say in complaining.
Okay, see what he just said?
Yeah.
That's the perfect thing to say.
Of course.
If you don't vote, I don't want to hear you complain.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Because you had your chance to say, I'm upset with this in November, and you just blew it by saying, I don't want to have any say by not voting for anyone.
Right. But so is the Senate up for a lot of re-elections?
I know in Maine they have the Senate race with Susan Collins.
Oh my God, was she 105 years old?
She was there. She's been there.
Why
like,
don't these
since the
people
Bush-
retire? Bring some new blood in there. No.
Well, you look at Lindsey Graham, who died, and we don't even know where Mitch McConnell is, if this guy's dead.
Is he a robot?
Like, it was confirmed first that Mitch McConnell was missing, and they confirmed Lindsey Graham
Did
dead.
you hear this?
Yeah.
They
Wait a minute.
confirmed
Where is he missing from?
He was just not seen.
Was he walking around the city with a robot?
Yeah,
He
we-
was just not seen at any House votes. Like, he missed so many of them, and then they said, oh, he's in the hospital, and Lindsey Graham's death
Are you
blew up
kidding
over
me?
that.
Oh my God.
Are you?
And
Did
they're
you
like,
hear this?
Yeah. Yeah.
This has been news for a few weeks going back, and then Lindsey Graham dying just like took
So
over that.
the Mitch McConnell, who is 105, is missing.
They
That
just
was
don't-
the story?
And then it was missing, and then he was in the hospital, brain dead. And we
Oh
just
my
don't know.
God.
We just don't know if this man is
So
alive. or
when's the
on-
last time that he showed his face?
This was May. It's been a while. It's like May or June.
Nicholas,
And it's
how is
somebody
he-
after him.
how is he doing his job?
Exactly.
He has not been seen. Like I said, the House votes. Like, he missed so many votes.
Is he out?
He's in the hospital. Like, he was in the hospital due to.
I don't
medical-
believe this.
You could look it up.
Yeah.
That's a joke.
I wish I was.
Yeah.
So so how many more years does he have in the Senate?
He was, I believe it was like they were trying to primary him out because he was being very vocal on.
They don't even know he's alive.
Exactly.
They confirmed Lindsey Graham's death first before they even had any update on him.
Holy.
Wow.
Yo, come on. Yo, Master J, come on, man.
I know. It sounds.
I mean,
it sounds
yeah.
fishy.
You don't think that sounds fishy?
No, 100%.
Definitely. It's sad. Like, you look at Dianne Feinstein from like 3 years
Oh,
ago.
God. She was another one.
Her last and it was McConnell similar. They were pushing him in, and same with her. They were pushing her in a wheelchair to the vote.
But why are they keep on re-electing these people who are in their 80s?
Yeah. Gene. Kevin said, please announce Gene. Sebastian passed away.
What?
Gene Sebastian
No.
passed away. Yeah, that's what Kevin.
Eugene Sebastiano?
That's what. Read the comment in Facebook.
Where?
The last one.
Oh man. You know who that was, right?
Yeah.
My childhood's over. He was, man. That store was great. When it was Southridge Deli.
Hell yeah.
Oh man.
Condolences go out to his family.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I miss Freddie. I miss Freddie, and wow,
Yeah.
man.
Everybody, all the good ones are passing away.
Yeah, but you know what? You think Kevin Kern will send some, like donuts or something over here?
I
You
know,
know what I
right?
mean?
Oh, some cannolis.
Or cannolis.
He always has good stuff.
Does he?
I went going to his bakery when I was like very young. Always good stuff.
You never stole anything from the. did you?
He would give me free cookies on.
Oh,
my
he did.
birthday.
He
I
never
remember-
gave me anything for free. No, he did. No, Kevin's good. Kevin.
He's always good people.
Kevin
I-
always give me. He gave me. You know, he gave me coffee and stuff.
Always go. I used to go camping with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always good times.
Was he weird or what?
He's Kevin.
He's getting married in a couple of
I
weeks.
know. I
Yeah,
saw
I'm sorry
that.
I couldn't. I didn't get back to him, but I can't do that.
No, I think they changed the venue.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
think. Yeah, Kevin.
know.
I don't know. Kevin, can you type? Did you change the venue? I don't even know.
Oh, call in, Kevin. 516-709-0240. 516-709-0240.
So you got a tough couple of months ahead of you because, listen, you know, Trump could lose the House or the Senate, correct?
Well, you see, his first term during the midterms, they lost the House.
But that
yeah.
happens all the time, correct?
And then you had Paul Ryan, who like decided to not run for
Yeah,
re-election.
he's a little. That guy was.
I saw
Did you
his,
like him?
I saw his portrait when I went to D.C. on the speaker's wall. It was
Yeah.
like a wall, and I saw him. He, you know, during his first term, Trump, he had some people who were like wants to really just screw him over.
Oh, is that right? He's a Republican.
Some of the people in the administration near him.
Well, Mitch McConnell didn't like Trump.
They pushed that whole Russia collusion.
Yeah, I know
and,
that.
And they were just ready to backstab him and like have Mike Pence become president and Paul Ryan serve as vice.
I can't believe it. You know, but it's funny. You know, I remember the first time when Trump ran, a lot of people, you know, didn't like him, including a lot of the Republicans.
This was in 2015 or the
15,
80s.
yes,
Because
yes.
he ran in the 90s.
Correct.
And he had Roger Stone as his
Yes.
advisor.
Yes. But you know, listen, they need to change. And Master J, if you want to, you know, agree with me or not, they need to change the age of these people. Nancy Pelosi's a 400 years old. You know, she's a fossil. I don't know how it is where these people are getting reelected at 80 plus. Retire.
No, they should have a cutoff.
Why don't they have a cutoff?
They
Do you
should.
know? Do you know why? You ever think about that?
I assume these people just want to die in office.
They want to.
They
Yeah,
have
but
it's
that
the
they-
power. It's the power.
But
It's
they're
that
not-
mindset that's...
But they're not helping us out anything by being 90 years old, 100 years old,
Right.
in office, and
It's elder abuse, too.
Yeah, right.
exactly.
It's sad.
Hello.
Welcome to Jane Rouse House.
Hello.
Who's this?
Kevin,
Hey, Kevin. What's going
Kevin,
on,
how come you gave him free cookies and you only gave me a cup of coffee?
who? How did you find out so fast? Change the venue. How did you find out so fast?
What are you
I
talking
mean,
about?
that was like yesterday.
Change
What?
the venue.
That
How
was
did
like
you find out?
yesterday.
How
Yo,
did you
I
find
know
out?
a lot of people. I know a lot of
That
people.
was like yesterday.
I know a lot of
So tell
people.
me, where am I having it?
Uh,
Where am I having it?
I don't. I heard they said it, but I don't remember. Right? Where is it? In Bayville somewhere? I don't know.
No.
Where is it?
Michelle from the old Stanko's restaurant?
Oh, you're gonna have it
Davey.
over there?
On Grove Street?
Yeah.
Oh, go. Okay.
Harbor Mist.
Oh, okay.
Harbor Mist.
Oh, wait a minute. Lisa just said, "Stop lying." He gives you brownies.
Oh,
Did you change the date?
No, just the place.
Oh, okay.
Just the place.
No, I did. I heard about
Yeah.
that today. You changed the venue. I'm like, holy crap!
I don't know who you heard from.
Listen, I know a lot of people, man. I think I talked to your dogs. You know, I think you know that movie, The Omen.
you know Glenn Cove, the word spreads like wildfire.
Glencoe's too small. Glencoe's too small.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It spreads like wildfire.
Where you going? You sound like you're going somewhere.
Yeah, we're going over there now, actually, to have dinner and talk to her a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
Michelle, you remember Michelle?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Yeah, make sure the food's good.
Yes. Yeah, you want to make? Yeah, I want to make sure.
I'm sorry.
Are you gonna bring Nickolai over here a doggy bag? Because you give him all kinds of cookies
How
and
did he
shit.
get back there? How did he get back there and I wasn't invited?
Because you're too
Oh.
busy. You're getting married. You
Poor Eugene, huh?
What? Yeah, man, Eugene. God, I can't believe it. They told me that
Oh,
he
my
had a
God.
problem. You know, I've heard that he had dementia. Is that true?
I think so. He was in a home, I heard, and yeah, he had
And I think
dementia.
his
He was
son
the
and
last-
his son and his wife passed away too years back. Correct?
That's right. His son passed away.
Yeah.
Yep, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Because I remember when I was a young kid, his
And
son.
Judy, his wife,
Correct.
she was making all the chocolate.
Yep.
Yeah, she was doing all the chocolate.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Did you ever
Yeah.
pay? Did you ever pay the bill?
The wake is at Wagner tomorrow in Hicksville, 4 to 8.
Remember Mike? Remember the brother Mike?
Yeah,
He was.
Mike.
Yeah, he was quiet, but he was a really good guy. You know, they gave me cookies.
Yeah, he was a man of few words.
They gave me cookies.
Oh yeah.
In fact, I went down there to see you
You were
today.
the cookie.
I went down there to see you today, and they said that you weren't in. I was going to ask you about the venue because somebody told me that you changed. I'm like, what? I'm like, what happened?
I don't know how you found out so fast.
Listen.
How do you find these things out so fast?
I'm Ralph. I find everything out.
He's Ralph Mouth.
That's what I was going to say. Mouth Ralph.
Yeah.
Are you want? Do you want to listen? Do you want to come back before you get married, or maybe we could talk you out of it?
You can still come back. You guys come over
I
now.
went to Angela. Angela's right here. She just heard that.
Oh,
You,
sorry, Angela.
you got a big. That's why you got a big mouth, man. You guys can stop over if you guys want.
Yeah, why don't you come by and say hello?
You're more than
We're in
welcome.
Cold Spring Harbor.
Oh, forget it. We don't need you. Forget it.
Yeah.
But Nicholas is going to be by tomorrow to get his free cookies, right, Nick?
Sure.
See?
I still got his shirt. He should come down to pick up his
Oh,
shirt.
why don't you? You don't
Oh,
want to
yeah.
wear our shirt?
I do. I just didn't know when it was coming in yet.
What are you talking about? I brought
That's
it there the
been
next
delivered
day.
the next day. We're fast here, buddy.
Yeah, we don't.
We keep our word. We're not
Yeah.
like the government.
Yeah,
I'll stop by. I'll stop by at some point.
yeah, yeah. And when you stop by, make sure he gives you some apple turnovers and bring them to my house. Okay?
Excuse me.
What?
Your house only?
Oh, well, no. John likes brownies too, right?
Yeah, I like anything.
Yeah, he likes anything.
Can't
see?
you tell my size?
Yeah. Well, listen. Enjoy your dinner, and I'll talk to you when. When am
Yeah.
I going to see you? Monday? Yo, you working? I know you're
Yeah,
closed.
Monday morning.
I know
Monday,
you-
I'll be there.
I know you're close, so I'm gonna knock on the door and grab a cup of
I'll be
coffee.
there.
If I grab a cup
I'll
of
be
coffee, I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee, but I'm gonna forget my wallet at home. Is that all right?
He's giving socialist vibes.
You're awful.
Yeah.
He still wants to hear how you
Listen,
found out
I
so
hope-
fast.
I hope you go to the wake. That would be nice if a few people from Glen Cove went to the wake.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
might have to go.
Where's
On
that?
Monday,
it's in,
Monday at
Hicksville.
Wagner.
I'm gonna look it up.
48.
What's the name
Yeah.
of the? What's? Can you
Wagner?
Wagner, okay.
Funeral Home.
God, Eugene,
Yeah.
man, Eugene was great, and you know he loved playing stickball with us. He was really, man, what a childhood I had with these guys. They were so good. Him and Freddie, they were great.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't
Yeah.
like hanging out at Landon Bakery with Kevin, and he would have thrown us out. He would have, we walk in there, a bunch of kids with a stickball bat. Probably say, "Get the hell out of my store."
Big
No.
shout out to Landing Bakery.
They all came to my first wedding. You know,
Oh,
when I
they
first
did?
got married. They all came. Yeah.
Are they gonna come? Are they gonna
Yeah.
come to this wedding?
Nobody. There's nobody left.
I know.
I think two sisters left.
Did you invite
Oh,
Nick?
and,
Did you invite Nick? Did you invite Nick?
No.
Oh, isn't that a slap in the face? I thought he was your best friend. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Well, listen, I'll see you Monday, but don't forget to give this guy
fine.
his T-shirt, okay?
Yeah. Have
I'll
fun.
stop
Did
by.
you get him a hat? Did you bring him a hat?
I don't know what I brought him a couple of things. I don't know what it was. What else did I bring him? Did I bring him the hat? I don't remember.
No, just T-shirt.
Okay.
T-shirt.
I'll bring him a hat. Do you wear a hat?
I ever had.
Oh, you wear hats. I'll bring
You
him a
came the
hat.
last time with a hat on.
Huh?
You don't remember?
I
Yeah,
don't
I
remember.
had
I don't
him last
remember. I don't remember nothing.
It's old age.
Old age. I don't know. I'm almost catching up to Kevin.
Kevin's still
Yeah.
young.
All right, Kevin. Enjoy yourself. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah. Thank you. All right.
All right.
Now,
Change the
now.
venue. Change the venue.
Big shout out to Landing Bakery. Big shout out to Landing Bakery, Landing Road, Glen Cove.
Yep,
That
they're
was
open
Kevin.
from Tuesday to Sunday.
Yeah, Tuesday, Sunday. Great pastries, great food.
Yep, and if you mention Jay and Ralph's
Ralph's
house,
house, you get 1%
you get
off.
1% off your Apple turnover. You get a percentage off, and don't forget to give Kevin his wedding gifts.
Yeah.
He likes what size is underwear? I don't even know. I gotta look it up.
No
That's
Speedos.
terrible. Yeah, no
No
Speedos.
Speedos, just underwears.
He should get married in Speedos. Wouldn't that be
nice.
awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
He likes to swim, so.
Oh, yeah, I know he does. See that?
Swimming
George
trunks
and the
then.
beach.
Did you ever go swimming with him?
Oh yeah, always.
Boy, you guys
the
were
RV.
very strange.
I know. This is
What the hell was going on with
And
you
you
guys?
diving right into the wedding?
It wasn't.
guys-
it was
Yeah, you guys
Hey,
were butt buddies,
you
and
guys-
all of a sudden you're not going to the wedding.
You guys went camping together. You guys went swimming together.
and
But
then not
you
even-
don't eat together.
Yeah, how is that
we slept
possible?
in the same tent. We sat in the motorhome.
Oh my
And
God.
in the motorhome.
Damn. That's a real slap in the face.
Oh, look whose birthday it is. Happy belated birthday, Maria.
Oh, happy belated birthday, Maria.
Yep. She
Happy birthday.
Yeah, she
Big
worked.
shout out to Maria.
Big shout out to Maria. Go to their. They have a great pizzeria in Oyster Bay.
Oh, nice. I have to go.
It's really good.
No, we
John.
said, yeah, no, I know.
I think Lisa tried the eggplant pizza. I think it was.
Oh, that sounds
eggplant.
so good.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That sounds so delicious.
But they got good
Today's
pizza.
her birthday. Oh, today's her birthday, dummy.
Oh,
Well, you say belated birthday.
oh,
Lisa, help me here, please.
Oh,
I
I don't know. Okay,
I gotta
today's her
deal with him
birthday.
for
Yeah.
2 hours.
yeah. Everyone should try it. It's La Bella Pizza in Oyster Bay.
Yes, La Bella Pizza.
It's right
Oyster
next to the
Bay.
gas station before you turn on that main road over there.
Okay.
So
Big shout out to Maria.
poor guy's not even going to the wedding.
That's. I would.
What else did you guys do together?
We fished.
What?
Listen, this is
Yeah,
this
this
is
is-
fishy.
This is bad.
This is fishy.
This
Forget
is-
about government. This is
Yeah,
no-
yeah.
We're
Talking about not trusting the government,
we're
we
talking
can't
about
trust Kevin.
No, he was always good to me. I've been to his house when he lived.
What the heck?
Listen, you went to wait. Let's get this straight here. You went to his house.
I gotta get out of here.
You went fishing. You went
Yeah.
camping. You went in the RV.
Yeah. What else did you guys do?
And you not.
Did you guys go skiing or anything?
I don't think I'm not a skiing person.
Okay, all right.
But no, his daughter and my sister were like good friends.
Yeah, but he invited you, so he must have had a.
Wait.
would
The
always go-
question is, did he invite your sister?
He did. No, my sister and his daughter, they would go on camping trips. I would get
I know, but
invited and-
did he invite your sister to the wedding?
Were you guys in speedos?
No.
Oh,
Were you
okay.
guys in
No, no.
speedos together?
I had the swim trunks.
Oh, I want to say hello to Renee, my cousin in California. Hello, Renee.
Big shout out to Renee.
They come from Comac. Well, my aunt did. My aunt lived in Comac all those years, and then they moved out to California. So.
Big shout out to all my listeners on TikTok.
Yeah, what do you
Okay.
got? Go ahead, some names.
Let me see. I have to bring this for. Oh my God! This. I wish they would write this bigger. These lettering.
You got to fix your glasses.
Because
I don't know. Go camping with Kevin. Maybe he'll change your glasses.
I was invited to the wedding, but to DJ.
Well, you would have got paid for it. This
I
guy
know.
wasn't even invited. This guy, they
I know
played.
him since I was a little boy.
Yeah, look, they played tic-tac-toe together, and then the guy's not even going to the wedding.
Saba,
I remember
big
when
shout
he
to
was married
Saba.
to his first wife.
Oh, that's maybe why.
Why?
Because he knew his first.
Oh, you bring bad luck.
No, I never brought, but I remember like that time when they.
Oh, okay. You sound like a fun guy to hang out with, right?
Big shout out to Kathy. Big shout out to Helene.
I remember those. We used to have great get-togethers in Comac with my cousin Greg and
Big shout out to Tina.
the family. It was so great.
Yeah.
I missed. You know what? I miss so many people. And when his brother passed away and his sister passed away, man, it just brought memories back. Really, really tough. Really, but Greg's such a sweetheart. His wife, when they come here, and it's just,
Yeah.
I got such a great family. I just can't take it. But you, I don't know about your friends. I think you should choose your different friends. I don't know about that. You guys go skinny dipping together, and
They'll get
we
invited to
went
the
to the
wedding.
kayak.
Yeah.
We went kayaking together.
oh yeah, that's right, Renee.
Oh, see?
You went kayak together too.
I hope you guys didn't have no sword fights. It sounds like you guys are real
He
big,
didn't
good
change your
buddies.
diaper at the time, did he?
We
I mean,
had the
did he-
paddle fights.
Really?
No, I'm joking.
Oh, your mom's
No.
gonna gonna kill you when you get home.
Swimming
brother,
pool
right?
days.
Yeah, they had a big built-in swimming pool in the
Oh,
backyard.
Renee's.
My
Your cousin
cousin's
Renee's
house in Comac.
Oh, really?
Oh man, you know what, John?
Renee, call in. Call in. I
Yeah,
left the
Renee,
number.
you gotta call in.
We'd like to hear some stories about Ralph.
How great I am.
We're gonna dig up your past now. You want to dig up mine?
Hey, listen, you could talk about me anytime you want. My family was, God, I got a great family. I just can't get enough of them. And
They just couldn't cut your hair, but that's it.
no, actually, I'll be honest with you. When we had, it was the last party before my father passed away. When everybody showed up, I cut my hair,
Oh, wow.
and that was the last time I cut my hair. But when he fell and got sick in the hospital, and
I
it just,
gotta ask my hubby.
yeah, that's Greg. That's my cousin too.
All jokes aside, Kevin's always been good.
No, Kevin's
No,
a.
great. He's a
You
great
could-
guy.
You know what? I got to say something about Kevin, and you could follow up. He donates a lot of stuff. He does donate
I
a
know.
lot of
No,
stuff.
listen, I don't know Kevin that long as you guys know, but I heard a lot of things about Kevin.
Yeah,
and
when
they're all good things.
Yeah,
so.
when they have like the beautification stuff, he would always donate, donuts and stuff and crumb cakes.
When I used to do the ski trips in high school, I said I wasn't a big skier, but I just went. And he would always donate cookies to the ski club. It would be very
Nice.
yeah.
thoughtful.
Wait, so you didn't ski?
I wasn't a big skier.
So why did you go?
to get out the house.
my friend would always push me to do it.
Did you ever ski at all?
I skied for a bit. I wouldn't.
Why didn't you like it?
Wasn't my thing.
Really?
Yeah, I just said it was.
So what do you do on your spare time?
I just try to keep up politically.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it is,
sometimes,
but-
sometimes you have to have other. I know you love it. That's your passion. Like me, I do Legos. I practice.
Try to go hiking,
DJing.
and be outside.
Yeah, but you gotta also you do something you enjoy without being involved
See
in
what my
politics.
cousin just said? You see what a great cousin I am?
Yeah,
I took them on that big yellow water taxi in New York. That was great. That was,
oh, the yellow taxi. Yeah,
Yeah. So on your spare time, all you do is political stuff?
Not always. I'll try to keep it up with it here and there, but I also just like to be out. Try to go to the bars around.
Oh, you're a bar hopper?
I'm a bar hopper.
Really?
Say.
Are you going to be here for August 12th? You got to go see our newfound friend with the band in Bayville.
Oh.
How?
Yeah, he's got that August 12th,
Yeah,
and then he's got August
29th
20.
or something. Or?
Hold on, I think it's August 29th.
It's on a Friday because remember we said
Yes.
we're going to go there after.
Yeah, after
so
the
he's
show,
going to be in
we're
Glen
definitely
Cove.
going.
They're going to the old what the hell's the name of that place in the golf course?
The view.
The
The
view.
View.
The whole view. They're going to
Yeah.
market. They're going to be at the marker.
But you got a lot of studying to do because I'm telling you right now, it's Republicans are in big trouble because I don't know if they have an answer for these people.
Yeah, August 28th, he's going to be at the marker.
Okay,
That's a Friday night.
right,
And, then
and we're gonna go there after, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, August 12th, he's going to be at Bayville.
Bayville, and I'm gonna go to
Bridge
that one.
Marina in Bayville.
Lisa and I are gonna go because
Yeah.
I know Lisa likes.
Yeah.
I think they have I think it's the lobster roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife, Denise, loves that.
Oh,
my wife,
does
yeah.
she like the food over there?
Oh, yeah. We went one time, actually. It was really, really good.
Yeah.
Actually, twice we went, I think.
You
Twice
like
or once.
seafood? You like seafood?
I'm allergic to shrimp.
Are you
lobster, and
really?
crab. I
Oh, you
could
poor soul.
I used to like it when I was younger, but then my throat started closing.
Oh,
My
is that
God,
right?
He's got a lot of problems. This
Yeah, you got to
he-
deal with the Republicans, the
You got
Democrats.
to deal with Republican. deal
Kevin
with
Kern.
Kevin Kern.
You don't have any. You're not going to the wedding.
Wedding. You can't eat shrimp.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez.
I got so many things to address.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you right now, and listen. I know you're a good guy and you're a very smart dude, but you're gonna have problems this year. I'm telling you right now.
Well,
Because
when you become president, we want to come to the White House.
Yeah, you're gonna come here when.
I'll
Well,
send
actually,
you-
we'll have a bigger studio because
No,
we're on our way.
I want to do
We'll host it in the new ballroom.
That's
Really?
What I'm saying. We do a podcast.
Have you ever
from
been to the
home.
White House?
I was outside of it when I did my internship. I was going near the fence. We could walk around it.
You didn't go in it, buddy.
No. But I was in the U.S. Capitol. I got to go do the tour. And
I did. When my cousin Joey DeMeo was alive, we did go to Washington. We went on the subway, which was clean
the
as
metro,
hell.
yeah, very nice.
Clean.
And it's so convenient to use. I got the hang of it so fast. Of, like,
Yeah, I
learning.
couldn't believe it. So
Much better than like the New York subway system.
Now
Yeah.
the subway goes all the way through Washington. Or?
Yeah.
And it goes to, like, you could take it to Arlington to go to the Pentagon
Yeah.
and
Oh, nice.
Arlington Cemetery.
You never been to Washington D.C.?
I've been to Washington, but drove. I never
Oh,
been in the subway.
so I went with my uncle Gilbert.
I went to the White House. I've been.
Yeah, we
not
went.
inside.
I went with my uncle Gilbert, and I forgot who else went. I think my mother was there. Joey DeMeo was there. He passed away. He got into an accident. He died young. I still miss him. I think about him all the time. But so we hopped on the subway, and I'm like, what? I'm like, what is this? John, the place was spotless. We went to the Capitol. We went to that toll with the monument. We went
Monument.
there.
Much.
the Lincoln Memorial.
The Lincoln Memorial we went to, that was really, and you couldn't go near it because they strapped it off.
Yeah.
You weren't allowed to climb the stairs over there. But, Lincoln was,
Yeah.
you think about it, Lincoln was the first Republican, and he freed the slaves. But the Democrats take, responsibility for freeing the slaves.
They always try to play that part, and they play that same role that their party played back then of, like,
What about the Jim Crow? Didn't they have something to do with that too?
that it was racist. And
Yeah.
they're always like the race party, if I'm phrasing this correctly. Like, back then they would say, who's going to do the work with the slaves being freed? And they say it today today also with the immigrants being deported, who's going to do the work? Like,
But are they actually deporting the criminals or hardworking immigrants that are here? Hard to say, right?
well, you see when they pick these people up of, like, what they're charged with, like murder.
Oh, correct,
assault,
correct.
And it's just so sickening.
So I saw a video the other day that they picked up this whole family. I think it was 3 kids and the wife, and the lawyer. I don't believe lawyers either, but they were saying that these people are hardworking people, but they never. I guess they never renewed the visa, so they sent them back. So that's a little tough when those people aren't criminals and you're sending them back. They were here for, I don't know, how long does a visa run out? What is it? 10 years, John? A visa?
10 years.
Yeah. So I guess their visa ran out and they should have renewed it or become a citizen, but they didn't, so they were deported. And that came out, and a lot of people were starting to be a little discouraged. But you know the way the media is.
Well, they take things out of context. And another issue with the visa, when it's coming to an expiration, you should know that you should get it renewed. You're in the country on a visa. You shouldn't just try to, like, let it expire and roll
Right.
over. That's breaking the law, and there's accountability. And that's accountability dictates of our quality of life, of how we live. If there's no accountability, then people can just do whatever they want, and it could impact these other people who just want to live a good life.
Correct.
And it's not fair to people who see, oh, this person doesn't have an accountability. Why should this person? And people could just get in the mind that they can do whatever.
How old are you?
23.
Now, did you guys hear
Smart
today
guy.
about I want your opinion about this too. About the thing that happened in Spain with the 6,000.
No.
Yeah.
They rushed through the
They-
borders. I saw that.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
Okay. Do you want to tell him the story, Nick?
Go tell me the story, Nick.
Well, I've seen clips of it.
Yeah.
And social media also, you never know. They take things out of context, never accurate. But
Or AI. Or
AI as well.
Yeah, but this is real. I think
Yeah,
Okay.
this was actually
happened.
so in Spain. You just see, like, these floods of migrants just coming in, running from the
The
beaches.
Cinta, Spain. They were in Cinta, Spain. The
Yeah,
migrants.
I don't recall exactly.
What do they do? Swim?
You can look it up on your computer. No, they can't do. Yeah, I think
Like
they,
through boats and
boats and everything.
swimming.
Where are they coming from?
from
Morocco was
Morocco.
Are you kidding me?
Morocco.
And they're just, like, running through it, and, like, you see some of the people just, like, waving them, come on in, come on in.
Yeah.
And Spain allowed that to happen?
Well, they had no choice. How are you going to stop 6,000?
That many people were on the boats?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta look.
Look
this
it up. I got
It's
it.
it's real. It happened.
I got it up on
Really?
the computer here. I got it on my computer.
What are you looking under?
Just put Spain. Yeah, it'll pop right up.
Spain?
Migrants in Cinta, Spain.
Let me see.
Yeah, but I mean, that's crazy. I mean, what these countries are coming to, man. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Oh, there it is. Live up tens of thousands
No,
cross
but,
into.
well, over here, my updates, like right now, it says estimate 60,000 migrants.
So, yeah, but
Amen.
how many people came into the United States when Biden was the president?
I know, but that's
10 million.
10 million, and we paid for that.
Oh, a lot of people got killed because,
Oh, yeah.
The people who want to, redo their life and try to do the right thing, there were people behind them that were murderers.
Yeah, even your cousin saying it now, Rena.
And I'm always for people who do do it the right way, because that's the process of how it is. It doesn't
Right.
it's not fair for the people who can just think they can come in and not reap the consequences of it.
See, but that I don't mean to cut you off, but that's why that's like I always tell everybody. I mean, you could quote me if I'm wrong. I think Trump is a good president, but if he kept his mouth shut without the stupid comments, I think he would have been good. I mean,
That's why I love Reagan.
Yeah, exactly. But he's going after people that came in this country illegally, and also that people that are overstaying there. If our ancestors, our family that came in through,
But they did it the right way,
that's
John.
That's what I'm getting to right now.
Yeah.
They came in. My great grandmother came to Ellis Island to get here. That was the right way to do years ago.
Correct.
Her name is on Ellis Island. My great grandmother.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they had to come in paper wise was correct. Everything was correct. My father came in correctly. Millions of other people came in correctly. But the thing is, with all these other people coming in, that just sneaking in and coming here on a free ride, get them out of here.
Well, that's
We don't
against the
need 'em.
law. There are laws in this
But-
land. There's
but
laws
that-
everywhere.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They got to get them out of here.
I mean, my grandparents on my mother's side came from Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
And that was I don't know if it was property of America yet,
I don't think it was, but I know.
but I know that they came from they came from Puerto Rico. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if it was, but still they did it the right way, just like what your
Yeah.
grandparents did.
Yeah.
They did it the right way.
Of course.
You have people that are coming in here in the drones and they're just disappearing. Now, I mean,
They don't know the consequences of coming in from the border of the sex trafficking, the human
Correct.
trafficking. That's one aspect that people don't see. Like there's no security. Then the people down there who want to have no good like crime, they can just do whatever they want.
Right, and the problem is that you got these people who they're running for political office. They don't care about the Americans. They say, well, let these people in, but you don't know who they are. Mm-hmm. And as a country, we have laws.
Yeah.
Why don't they follow the law?
But that's what I'm saying.
And Bill Clinton also, he deported a lot of illegals. He signed that law. Obama ran on a presidential campaign that Bush wasn't doing enough to be hard on immigration. So where was the same outrage now on these previous presidents?
Yeah,
in the
right,
past? They all want to focus Trump, but how are some of these policies enabled? Chuck Schumer even was stating in the past, like, if you're here illegally, you should be deported. Now these are the same ones who try to go against it, calling it racist. And
It's not racist.
But how is it racist when you're
not
supposed to you're elected to help and guard Americans of our safety? Why is it that you're so? It's more important for somebody to come over the border that we don't know who the hell they are. They could be good people,
Yeah, but
there's bad people too.
try to do it in their country.
No, they'll kill you.
They'll kill you.
China will hang you.
Yeah, if you overstay your visa in another
Yeah,
country,
they'll put you in jail.
they'll put you in the middle of the village and
Right.
kill you in front of
Yeah,
everybody.
they'll put you
we're
in
the
jail.
only country in the U.S. that lets that happen. Like
Yeah.
we're very opening. But you never see any other country where anyone would want to ever be a citizen of any other country
Right.
but the U.S.
Right. But here it is, Nicholas. Think about this.
Exactly, because you see what your cousin said, because they want their votes. Exactly.
I was just going to say that.
Exactly.
See? Great minds think. See?
Big
Great-
shout out to Betty Boop on TikTok. Big shout out to her, and big shout out to everybody listening on TikTok. Go ahead.
But here is the thing, John, and you could counter it if you want. I think Bush. Listen, I didn't like the guy, But the thing is, how did these terrorists get into this country and learn how to fly a plane in Florida
Yeah. Under our
under our nose? And it was a Republican as the president. Bush was the president. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So how did that happen?
They didn't go to they didn't check their paperwork.
No, they
correctly.
didn't check their paperwork. They went and
These
flew
were-
planes.
My two favorite movies. I don't mean to cut nobody off. My two favorite movies, and I don't know if you guys probably did see it, is Loose Change and Fahrenheit 9/11.
I saw that.
You got to see both of those movies.
You know,
and you would know exactly what happened on 9/11.
It's the 25th
That's what I have to
anniversary this year, which is a horrible anniversary. I
Yeah.
mean, there was a person I went to school with that was killed in the towers.
we got the. I sorry to cut you off again, but we got the first victim in Glen Cove. We treated the first victim.
Oh, is that right?
Off the boat.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, Glen Cove. We got the first victim.
Oh, that's right. You were involved.
Yeah, I was in EMS.
Yeah,
Well, I was in EMS at the time. We went down to
Tony Jimenez was a first responder as well.
Oh, that's right.
Tony,
That's right.
Tony Jimenez was my chief at the time, and also we got stationed in Shea Stadium at the time. We got all stationed there.
Did you wear a mask? I hope because
Yeah. No, we
really
had masks.
bad.
Yeah.
People still suffer from it today. You
Oh yeah,
see
no.
the health causes from it.
And think about this. Now, 25 years has passed, and I feel like they're not. They didn't forget, but I think we're starting to loosen up a little bit. You know.
I think people are starting to live with it. I think people.
No,
are starting
but
to-
like, so we went to Florida last year. Another reunion when I saw my wonderful cousins. We went to. It was it was Champ's father and mother. It was their 60th wedding anniversary. So Ryan and I went to Florida last year to hang out with Champ and then see my cousins. We went through the airport with no problem. You don't have to take your shoes off anymore. You go through this little thing that goes up and down. It sees you. I guess sees your ass and stuff. But I don't know. I think they softened it up a little bit.
Well, when I went to Miami this year I didn't go to Miami. Last year I went to Miami because of my hip. I didn't go this year, but last year I went to Miami. It wasn't that bad to get through the.
No,
If you
because
go the
it
right
used to
way-
be tough. It used
if-
to be tough.
but
After
if-
9/11, it was rough.
I understand, but if you go the right way, me personally, I put everything in my bag. I put my keys, my change, my jewelry. I put everything. I went like you go to court.
Yeah.
I went exactly to the check, and it went really fast.
Yeah.
And it really
Yeah,
went,
it's
I had to
just-
take my shoes off.
No, I don't think you have to do that anymore.
No, but
right?
when I went 2 years ago,
They did, right?
recently they stopped it. But 2 years ago, I had to take my shoes off.
I still, listen. I don't like to fly, but I got to put up with it because I don't like anybody in control of my life.
Well, we're gonna take when I go to Texas. Actually, I'm going to Texas.
You like to fly?
I like to fly.
You do?
Yeah,
I
like
just
to fly.
don't like it.
And we're gonna me and Chad's going on 9/11, which I'm not too happy about it, but we gotta go. We do.
Wait a minute. Renee said we got stopped for toothpaste. What?
Really, Renee?
What? The
You got Renee. I wish you would call in.
Yeah, come on, Renee. Tell Greg to call in. I don't
Oh,
want
somebody will call in
Yeah, but so we're going to Florida again in November.
again. Really?
I want to see. Yeah, well, Champ. So Champ is coming up in 2 weeks, and you know we're big with card shows.
I know.
So there's a big card show in Fort Lauderdale, I think Palm Springs or something.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna go down there for the big show. It's 750 tables.
Wow,
You know what I mean?
wow, that's a big one.
So, and I don't like to fly, but Ryan's going with me, so I
Nice.
feel a little better when he
Nice,
goes.
nice.
But so like I said, you got a tough time this year because it seems like the Democrat Socialist Party of America, or whatever, they're getting their word out.
I got a question for you, Nick.
Yeah.
If you would be able to change anything in the elections, just say you get into office, you're running off, what would be the first thing you change in electing somebody in office? I think that's a little tough question for you, right?
You mean as
he
in
can answer
like the elections, like of how they are?
Yeah, just say like you know how they saying the elections rigged and this and that.
Or you
and
don't need voter ID.
You don't need voter IDs. Or
What would you change?
What would you change? The most important thing, how would you get more people out to vote, and also what would be the most thing, like because there's basically what I'm trying to say. There's like steps that people take to on elections. Like, okay, you might have to vote this way, that way. What would be the most thing that you will want to see changed so the elections could come out properly and no hiccups or no scams or nothing like that?
He's only 23 years old. You're going to kill him.
I know, but I would like to know his opinion on it.
Okay, go ahead.
I would make sure that everyone, before they come in to vote, that they are a U.S. citizen and they have ID, so we can confirm that alive people are voting and not dead people. Because you've seen recently, it was like recently, but also to go a little back to make this point. In 2020, everyone was saying, oh, it was a rigged election and fraud and, dead people voting. And you look at recently New Jersey, how they found fraud in the voter rolls. Michigan, California, New York, it's like fraud everywhere. And to really only combat that is to see that when someone goes to vote, that they show ID to verify that they are that person who is voting. And not like someone else can just be walking in to pretend that there's someone in vote.
What about those drop-off ballots? Are you against that? Because I am. Because any Joe Schmo could drop a ballot in a box and walk away.
Exactly.
Well, you look at 2020 again, like how many ballots that they had found later that were drop box that were just unofficially counted for.
Well, there was 20 million more people that voted.
Supposedly.
Yeah, where did that come from?
It was like in the night, they did this in the night when it was like everyone was asleep, and they had like these people go to the ballot boxes at night.
But this is what turns people off, and people don't trust the system.
But you
just
know
like what you said.
Yeah. You know what I would do? I would have fingerprint. A fingerprint scanner.
Oh, so California, they vote by mail over there in California.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do it by mail.
Yeah, I knew some.
I would do. You know what? You know when you do the screen, like on your iPhones, you gotta put your fingerprint.
Yeah.
Open up your phone. Me personally, I would put it on the machine where it takes your vote in.
But how do they know who they're voting by mail?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's a terrible way to do it. I would put a fingerprint machine on the scan machine. Once you put your fingerprint on the scan machine, it opens up so you can put the ballot in.
What's your prediction now? So what do you predict the Senate and the floor, the House? Do you see it flipping over or stay the same way?
It could really vary on how many people go out to vote, and every state as well, of whether they want to keep their current representative if they feel representative, or if they need that change. They feel that need for change, and they want to flip that seat for someone who's going to be more actively, vocally representing what their interests
So
is.
you got to get your voice out there.
Exactly.
And what about California? Because isn't Gavin Newsom, isn't he up?
He is not. They're having someone else run.
No, but I'm saying, right. Well, he's
not running. Yeah,
he's not running. So I've heard, and I could be wrong, that it's the Republican leading the charge over there. Is that correct?
Yeah, that was
It's that guy that used to be on Fox News or something like that.
I can't recall his name, but yeah,
he has a bald head. You know that guy?
Yeah, I know Chad Bianco. If I can't recall his name.
Oh, Renee said he's terrible.
It's funny they had Arnold Schwarzenegger as the governor of California.
They had Jesse the Body Ventura
That's what I was just gonna say.
in Minnesota.
Come on.
So California's tough because, man, I mean, you don't know which way they're gonna swing.
Nancy Pelosi state.
Oh,
That's Gavin
Nancy
Newsom.
Pelosi is.
I mean, they've
Is she retiring? She's a fossil.
They got Reagan and Nixon from there, so you could look at.
I love Ronald Reagan.
I think he was the best.
I don't care what anybody says. I felt more comfortable as an American with Ronald Reagan.
I remember when he landed over there in what was it
The Bronx.
Tappins.
Oh yeah,
He
I remember
landed
that.
there. We were there with the fire department.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, because we had wherever a helicopter lands, they have to have a fire truck near it.
Oh, see what she said?
Yeah.
She said that they let the whole town burn over here. They're all related.
With
yeah.
the wildfires, he was like at a wine sipping event when the whole town burned.
But The water. What did he do with the water? The water's going out to the ocean or something like that. Is that true?
He like stopped the water because of like some environmental thing he wanted.
So he'd rather see people lose their houses and
Stop the water.
Stop the water. Are you kidding me? No, listen, New York, I had enough of.
But
I don't know how my cousins live in California.
But look at when 9/11 happened. When they went to notify the president, he was reading to the kids.
in Texas or Florida.
But he didn't
Well,
even.
yeah,
he
but
should have got up and left.
Yeah, that's what just my
He
point.
just stood there with a
He just
stupid
stopped
puss
there.
in his face.
He just kept on reading.
You think Reagan would have took that?
No,
shit?
hell no, hell no. Listen, please.
What city is that? Altadena? I can't read that. That city burned too.
Yeah.
That's it. You know, and they're probably still digging up and rebuilding over there. Correct?
Oh yeah.
You sure that's your cousin? Because she's kind of smart.
Damn right, she's smart.
Is that your cousin for
Yes.
real?
Yes, it is.
You sure?
Damn right. You're damn right. That's my cousin. I got smart cousins. You kidding me? My whole family has brains. What are you trying to say? I don't have brains?
No comment.
You think I'm a smart guy?
You seem very knowledgeable to me.
Well,
There you go.
He's sitting next to you. That's why.
No, because I got pictures of him with him and Kevin in there with their paddles and stuff. But
I'm the wife.
yeah, they're awesome. They're awesome.
Nah, that's good. I'm just
No,
joking.
they're awesome. But they live in California, and I don't know how Greg does it because Greg is a big New York Yankee fan. I don't know how he puts up with California teams, but so you have a big couple of months ahead of you, and I'm telling you right now, and I'm going to repeat it as what I said before. This new party, this Democrat Socialist Party, whoever the hell they're called, they're really starting to impede in the youths. You know,
Have some impact.
yeah, they're getting a lot. Listen, they're good talkers. They tell everybody everything's for free, and you know that's what people want to hear, free.
And you know what? And also they do is they go after the college funding.
Correct.
They say, "Oh, you go to college, we'll skip your funding." But
Yeah, we'll give you free college.
yeah, but that's why they
That's
get
impossible.
But that's why they're getting all these college kids to quote me if I'm wrong. I mean, if somebody says, "Oh, we're gonna pay for your house, vote for me," I'm gonna vote for them.
You're damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know? Oh, you know what?
you
You
pay
can
for
stay
my
home.
college?
We'll give you $1,000 a week
Yeah.
if you stay home if you
Yeah.
vote for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna vote.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how Hitler and Stalin and all these communists and these dictators in the past.
Yeah,
came
but
up
that's-
with these ideas that they push.
Correct.
Yeah, but that's not fair for us.
No, it's
As-
not.
as Americans.
But
No.
but you look at so repetitive, and you see with the rise of anti-Semitism also as well. Back in Nazi Germany, they always told the German people, "Oh, we're a vote for the German people. You vote for the socialists because they were the socialists." The brown
Right,
shirts.
right.
Yeah, but not to sound mean, we're not Nazis and we're not German people. We're United States. of
Hitler's
America.
mother was Jewish.
But that's what I'm saying. We're not.
He didn't even have blonde hair and blue eyes, and he preached for like a whole nation. Of
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're not those kind of people.
Yeah, no.
Hitler's mother was Jewish.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Does anybody know that?
Do anybody know that? Let's see.
Does it-
You know?
You know what I mean? He was just a crackpot.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you right now,
Horrible.
and you could quote me on this. AOC is going to run for president.
No doubt, no doubt.
She
You'll
is gonna-
see her or Newsom. That'll be a team
Oh, Newsom's
in 28.
he's a little shot.
It's going to be a very big primary, but you are not wrong.
Who
on
do you
that.
think on the Republican side is going to run?
I would see either Vance Rubio and another one. I'd like to mention Josh Hawley.
I love that guy.
Big, very big
He
person.
what did you see when he was at that?
Yeah. You see Bernie Marino's reaction.
Yeah, yeah. Man, I like him. He was like, "What color tie do you have? You know, what color is the floor?" He kept on saying, "I'm taking
That's like
the
the
fifth.
big stars coming in after 2032 and 38. You know,
What about the governor of Florida?
he really had that chance more if he had sat down in 24. I really think he really could have saved himself if he had not decided to run in 24, because that was Trump's comeback moment, and he really forgot of who helped him get elected to the governor of Florida and running for Congress before that. That was all Trump.
So you think he's finished?
He really just tried to do a Trump 2.0 and just did not.
But I think his governorship is done. At the end
His
of
governorship is done. Now they have that guy Byron Donalds trying
Yeah.
to succeed him, and
The year. How do you
James
think he's
Fishback.
going to win?
You know, it's a poll really being analyzed of how that outcome will be.
Can I ask you for your prediction of the New York governorship? What's your prediction? I know you're going to say Blakeman. It's going to be tough, correct?
It'll be really to see when you look at how Zeldin, when he ran, it was pretty close as well. So we'll see how this.
But don't forget, New York is where the vote is, the city of New York, because there's 8 million
Yeah.
people there.
And that 4-point difference.
Correct.
It's really gonna, people really just have to go out. If
So you really got to break your ass to go out there and get that vote.
I always post, like I said earlier, on my promote when I get Blakeman out. I say if this November, if you want to have a say, you vote, and if you don't care at all and you don't vote, then you don't have any say in it.
Are you still gonna be in school during the elections?
This will be my last semester.
No, but I'm saying that you're not gonna be down here. Like I would like to have Mom like the day before the
Oh,
elections.
that'd be great.
It's too bad you're gonna be up there, man. I would love to have you on.
I'd be down to come down for a weekend.
Really?
Yeah, I could.
Well, if you could make that work,
Yeah,
let's
because I
make it
think we're
work.
gonna switch anyway. Because John has a
Sunday,
new job. Yeah.
or maybe after it, when I come home for Thanksgiving.
No, I would love to have you on because
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this year's gonna be tough.
We'll definitely arrange to that.
How do you feel in your gut how the Senate and the House is gonna do?
It's a really tight race. I wouldn't say I have an exact prediction, but then again, it's about.
Are you sweating?
No.
No,
I
no.
wouldn't say I'm sweating. It could be predictable, but then again,
Well, at least Nancy Pelosi's gone, right? She's a
it's going to be.
Mitch
like,
McConnell. Those two.
you're not going to see Taylor Greene, Massey, Tony Gonzalez, Eric Swalwell, like the really big establishment
Yeah.
ones who wanted to
Mitch McConnell's missing.
We don't.
They
know
should
if
put him on a milk carton.
Yeah, right.
We don't know if this guy is
dumbass.
dead or
On-
not, and
the
it's just
billboard.
sad to see.
On the billboard.
It's just sad to see this elder abuse of like these old people who probably don't even want to be doing this.
But you said it before, and you were 100% correct.
You look at Biden too,
It's abuse.
and it's just so sad. Like these people probably themselves physically, and you have like the staffers or whoever is around them pushing them.
Listen, I didn't like Biden, but he's an old man, and listen, he was abused, and his wife abused him. She put him up there. He didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
I felt kind of bad for him. I don't like the guy. I don't hate him, but I don't like his politics.
It was just sad what they did to the man. Whether you agree with him or not, it's just so
He's
sad.
a human.
How
He's a
his
human,
wife
just like all of us.
Dragged him around, and you would see videos of her yelling at him, and it's just like this man has already spent, as senator, and he was like very high vice president.
Yeah.
And at this point, he just wants to probably enjoy it, but these people just like physically and mentally abused him with just pushing.
I felt
him.
bad for him. I really did. I
Yeah.
mean, come on, he's like a grandfather.
And they just like pushed him out with the nominee and pushed
Yeah.
Kamala there.
And you know what? What do you call that when they say no kings?
yeah,
they
they
put-
just selected someone.
What is that? What is that?
It's a king.
That's right.
King.
No kings. Stop
No,
with
no,
that.
no, no, no.
Stop with that bullshit.
The people don't have a voice in saying who they want to be. They're not. They
Well,
didn't
they
have
should
any
have. They
primary.
should have had a primary.
They just decided, oh, it's Kamala. And
But also, Mandami he's not going away. I'm telling you right now, he's probably gonna win a second term,
Oh yeah.
and then he's gonna go for a higher position because I'm telling you, the people like him. I don't like his politics. I don't live in New York City. We do go there a lot because if there's shows in the city and stuff. I do feel safe when I'm with my son, because my son could probably beat the shit out of people because he's 10 times bigger than me. But, he feels the same way. Listen, you got to look over your shoulder.
Oh, no,
Because we take
100%.
the subway to go to Yankee Stadium, and you hear a lot.
that 12-year-old kid who got shot and killed in the
Oh,
Bronx.
man. And that baby in the carriage that
Yeah.
got killed.
Yeah. Horrible.
But listen, I don't like Mandami and stuff, but you can't blame him. It's the guns on the street. And that's another thing that gets me mad about these people that, these Democrats or Republicans or whatever. Listen, guns don't kill people. People kill people. And they look at the abuse of the cops who, beating this guy up. But look at the crime. Look at Chicago, the black on black crimes, or the white on black, or the black on white. It's not. It's
Big shout to
whatever
Betty
the
Ann.
media narrative wants the people to hear.
I don't
what
like
they wanna
it.
push.
I don't like it. These young men are killing each other.
It's a pretty big mental issue as well in America. That
There's a lot. Yes.
not just the guns, but I think people should really just focus on how to help people mentally. That's one thing I'm a very big advocate on is mental awareness.
And we had a couple shows on that, correct,
Yep.
Master J?
Yep.
We had a couple shows about mental
illness,
health.
Yep.
And we try to, tell people, listen, this is a big problem in America.
And you
all
see
over
all
the
these
world.
everywhere.
shootings too as well all over. It's like people who are not all the way there in the head.
The guy who choked his girlfriend, the young girl, the ballerina, he's been in and out of psychiatric. I guess they were, making sure if he could, at least get through the, whatever the trial is, and he can't because he's all skashad.
No.
I don't know, but who's that?
There's Facebook, TikTok Live.
Oh,
Say hi to everybody. We got Nickolai on.
Nikolai's good, man.
We got Nickolai on, and we're here talking to him again. He's a return guest. He'll be on. I would love to have him on more often.
Before the election. I'd
before
like
the
to have him
election, so we get a lot of knowledge.
Yeah, 23-year-old kid, and
Yeah.
he's not even a kid. He's a grown
We gotta
man.
have him and Brandon on.
Yeah,
together.
yeah, we gotta get
Both you
we gotta
guys.
get him. But
What?
you got a tall order there, huh? You got a tall order.
What
No?
do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, you have to get these people over the hump. You got a lot of people
You
out
gotta-
there.
you gotta have a lot of work ahead of you.
Yeah, you got a lot of work.
A lot.
A lot of work ahead.
Because to convince everybody, this youth today is going to be a tough challenge.
I bet your parents are proud of you.
It's
Not proud of you hanging out with Kevin, but they're proud of you.
And you're
They-
not
they-
you're
they-
not
they
invited
both-
to his wedding.
They both know Kevin. I don't think we even mind that we were in.
No, but they have to be proud of you because you're a very
Yes.
smart kid.
With
Well, not
my-
a kid. You're an adult.
With
I'm
my
sorry.
my Young Republicans page, that's the main goal of really just.
What's the
Yeah.
youngest that you talk to? What's the youngest age that you talk to?
We have some people who follow us, in the high school,
Yeah.
and we just try to reach out to more of that younger generation, and we're just also working on expanding the base itself.
What's the biggest question these young people have to you? What's the biggest question they have?
I personally feel, in my opinion, is one thing that's a big question is affordability, of how are younger people gonna
My kids can't make it. here.
thrive in today's
My
economy.
kids can't buy a house here.
And who can? And today it's impossible.
But how does a politician fix that? It's really the realtors and the property value, right?
Yeah.
Correct? Am I right?
Oh
on
yeah,
that?
yeah.
It's not really the politicians.
It has many aspects to it.
It does.
The realtor, you say, and also the quality of life of who's going to want to move into this area. How nice will it be? Is it a safe place to raise a family and kids? Can I
Yeah.
make enough money to live here? And, how much will the rent cost or mortgage on this house?
I have an idea for him. So you graduate next year?
I graduate this December.
Oh,
Last
December.
Last semester. this
So
semester.
next year is local politics in Glen Cove.
It is.
Are you going to run for city council?
I would really just like to see of how the political environment gets before I actually make that decision.
Really?
Yeah, just to really sit.
I'm thinking about running for city council.
What's
Why are you
your-
laughing?
I'm not. What's your? What are you? What are you running on?
To get rid of all the garbage. How's that sound?
See, Betty's saying I'm older and we cannot afford it. True, that's so true, Betty. As we get older, we can't. I mean, it's gonna be harder for everybody.
Can
That's
she? What about her retirement? Did she ever? Is she retired?
Are you retired?
She asked her to call in.
One thing is the quality of life, especially with all the noises you see with the landscapers
Yeah,
working
yeah,
so
yeah,
early.
yeah.
I feel that's a very big aspect that people that should
Big
be
shout
really
to Jersey
focused
girl
on.
Nicole. What's up,
You
Nicole?
know what the biggest thing to me is the population of Glen Cove is just too much.
So
The traffic is crazy, but listen, there's a lot of wasteful spending that's got to be stopped.
Big shout to Alex.
It's just that my kids can't buy a house here. They cannot buy a house here. We decided that we're gonna move down south when I retire.
Florida.
No,
Not which part in South.
we're looking in Georgia,
Mhm.
South Carolina, and Tennessee.
South
Flo-
Carolina's Lindsey Graham State.
Yeah, well, South Carolina. Actually, my wife has a good friend that lives down there.
Yeah.
She's a realtor too. So, but
Those states are they've been affordable.
I like Tennessee. She don't like Tennessee because of tornadoes and stuff.
Al Gore's state. He
It
was,
is?
represented in senator.
Thanks for telling me. You just ruined it on me.
I went to one of their the representatives of Tennessee, their Christmas party where I met Lauren Boebert
Oh, is that right?
last year.
How
Tim
is
Burchett.
Tennessee? You like Tennessee?
No, I went to the representative.
Oh, you read the
office
representative.
in the office in DC.
You go everywhere, huh?
I went to his office in DC. I never went to.
So you're a big wig right here, right?
I just try to make myself known and be out. I'm a very well known person. I will say that.
Known
Very
better
good.
than me.
Probably.
I don't know. I think we could either know about the same amount of people, or one of us could know a slight amount more.
No, I'm really proud of you because you're somebody that I admire because there's not many people like you that are taking this seriously. They go to work, they go home, they play video games, they go out, hang out on the weekend, they go to the feast, and they don't see, you on the other hand, what are you going to do when you go home? You're going to work on your
Study.
stuff,
Do
right?
whatever I can. To
That's
be
incredible.
Better. Just
Betty, I mean to cut you off. Betty said she's I'm a stay home at my home mom with Dennis goes to college and my oldest
How does she
has
afford it?
autism. Yeah, it's hard.
How does she afford that? She's a stay-at-home mom?
Yeah,
How the hell does she afford that?
yeah.
That's another thing. Why can't we help single parents?
Exactly.
You
But
know,
I don't know if she's single. I think she's married.
No, but I'm saying like parents that like single parents. How can we help them? I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of single parents that have two jobs.
Yeah, you know Dennis.
Yeah. Yes.
You know Dennis.
Yes.
Yeah, we know Dennis. Yes.
Yes.
Very, very, very amazing kid.
Yes.
Very amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
But that's another thing. You talk about affordability. There are single parents that are working that don't even get to see their kids. And they can't even put their kids in day camp or daycare or whatever because they can't afford it.
Yep.
Listen, the elections this year are going to be tough because I'm afraid that the wrong people are going to get in. That's what my fear is. Because then when you get people that don't like this, that, and the other thing, they stop a lot of things from happening, correct?
oh yeah.
So, yeah. And I'm not a big fan of Republicans or Democrats. I just don't trust anybody. It's so oh, here we go. Here's a question. My wife has a question for you. Ready? What do you think about AI buildings on top of water, and they are taking up all the water? Did you know about that?
I've heard about the AI in the water and how it's just a very big. People have mentioned it was just a very big environmental concern.
So what's your thoughts on that?
I wouldn't say I have an exact. I've listened to enough information on it to have an opinion.
But why are they taking the water from us? Why does AI buildings need water?
No, just keep talking. People want to see who.
Oh, why does AI buildings need water?
It would need it just to really function more on this.
But they're using a lot of water.
Yeah, and it's just been a growing trend recently around the country with
Yeah.
AI and the water. And I just feel they're just thinking of the time that we're in more modern times to use these advancing technologies such as AI, and they want to try to use it as much as possible and use all this water.
Do you believe in it, AI?
You could never know today what's very factual or what they tell you what you want to hear, what's taken out of context.
Correct.
So you never know what's like truth or lies these days.
You don't know what's AI anymore.
Exactly. People could post a video, obviously AI, and you have someone saying, "Oh, this is real," reposting it.
That's like saying you'll see Mitch McConnell riding a bike. You know that's going to be AI.
They
right?
have so many AI photos of him. Like,
Is he dead?
I personally think he's brain dead, and they've confirmed him dead.
Really?
And they're gonna have a special election for his seat, most likely.
You're positive about that, or that's what you think?
That's my opinion
Yeah.
on it. They would probably.
So wait a minute. So that picture they showed, I saw a picture of him sitting up on a bed with
with
his.
his wife Elaine.
That was fake.
People have like questioned it out, the whether it's fake or not, and
And the last time somebody saw him was in May,
like May or June,
and
like
tomorrow's August.
Oh my God.
Sean,
Yes.
I mean, are you serious?
it's just another reason why we need term limits.
They are saying that they are using AI buildings as an excuse for hoarding water, and they're running rivers dry. That's what's being said.
That's crazy.
Well, you see, to link it to another topic, with all this genetic farming and like making all these processed
Bill
foods.
Gates. Bill
Yeah,
Gates.
Yeah, just making that.
Are you a
like,
Bill Gates fan?
You know, he was a Microsoft guy, and they try to put him in charge of handling a pandemic with creating vaccines. I don't think that has any relevance of a guy who's like a big engineering to handle medical.
So you're not a big fan?
I would say.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
I'd made it pretty obvious. I'll say it at that.
Because he bought. I think we were talking about it the other day that he bought like so much property
The farmland.
for what?
So when China wants to come into the U.S. and have their farmland, they have it.
But you know he's in the Epstein files. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why isn't he in up there in Capitol Hill?
He has the elites on there protecting him.
That's what I'm saying.
It's-
See what I mean?
The
The
elite,
elites.
like the elites and the establishment, and who's going to cover for someone in their own interest of the black.
So
man.
as a young person, when you're talking to these young people, how can you trust the government? How do you trust the government? You can't.
You can't trust the government.
You know, and I think it's hard on you because you're a very smart guy, and you know what you're talking about. And I could see that. I know where you're going, but how do you trust the government when they're doing with the AI buildings, with the drying up the rivers, and then you got Bill Gates buying all this property, the elites are controlling, you know, the United States. Plus, we didn't say it, but you know, what about Wall Street? They're controlling the United States too. Why is it when Wall Street, when they tank, we hurt, not the elites?
The recession crisis under Obama.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Why are we hurting, and not the elites?
We're the ones who pay all the taxes. The middle class. That's the one, and the middle and the lower classes.
See
You
what your
never
cousin
see.
say?
What'd she say?
They're spraying us over here with chemicals in the air.
For what reason?
sky.
For
The
what
sky.
reason? Trying to kill everybody?
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Trying to bring in the old, take out the old generation, and bring in the new.
So now
you
in
see that's-
California they're spraying all the places with chemicals.
You look at what they put in the food and all the medicine. That's just another way that they, with all the obesity in America.
Correct.
No one's physically fit. They have an agenda just to like target how they can kill more people.
Right.
But that's another thing. I like when they were
Chemical
saying,
trails.
Yeah, I like when they were saying. Remember that we're trying to say, they were only gonna make like one size drinks for 7-Eleven in the
Yes.
city.
Yes.
Big gulp.
Big,
Yeah.
they'll
What
get
happened
rid
to
of-
that? That's still happening?
No, but I'm just saying
Made
that
it more bigger.
Yeah, my point is what he said about the chemical in the food. You
Right.
don't think the chemical in the food is making these kids huge today in obesity?
Absolutely.
Not if you go get a big gulp in 7-Eleven.
You know what?
That's not going to make a difference.
Here's a good point. How come you could go to McDonald's and get a 99-cent hamburger?
Yeah.
But if you go to Panera and get a salad,
It's like $20.
20,
Yeah,
how do you figure that out? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because they use that as their psych control. You have the cheaper food that's unhealthier.
Correct.
It doesn't take a lot of money to make it, and who would want to? It's fast.
See the comment?
Yeah.
Renee said it. They're trying to reduce the population.
And then the
That's
healthy
exactly.
stuff, it's organic stuff. They
Right.
grow it fresh.
Right.
And, you know, they sell like Rising Tide and these all organic places. And they
You
try-
believe in organic foods? You think it's straight up or?
I think to an extent, like you would really have to look into what's like gonna how it'll affect every person differently.
Right. We have to spend more money to be healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
Does that
That's not
make
fair.
any sense?
But that's not fair for everybody. That's not fair.
You know, this elections that are coming up, the midterms are really important, and we need to get the right people. And I don't even know who the right people are. I don't know who the right people are.
We never know.
We got to find Mitch McConnell, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You know?
Where's Mitch? We've got to put on our Facebook page.
Yeah,
Turtleneck Mitch.
Oh, that yeah,
Instead of what gravy and sauce, our new thing is Mitch.
yeah. Where's Mitch?
Where's Mitch?
Yeah, where's Waldo? It's where's
yeah,
Mitch.
yeah, exactly.
Well, let me tell you something. I really enjoy when you come here. You know,
I always appreciate when you. It means a lot to me. And
No,
I always.
I really do appreciate when you come here because I'm telling you right now, you're a smart guy. You got a good head on your shoulders. Your parents.
I
gotta
know
be
you're
proud.
sitting next to Ralph, but
Am I that bad of a guy? I don't smell. That's for sure.
We had Kevin on here last time, so
Huh?
we had Kevin here last time.
Yeah, but now he's too busy. He's changing the
He's
dates of
popular
his
now.
wedding.
he's trying to hide. He's trying to find Mitch.
Yeah, he's looking for. No, he's looking for his pair of speedos.
Maybe Mitch got him. That's why
Yeah,
he's not
maybe.
coming out.
Can you imagine see Mitch McConnell in speedos? You know that's AI, right?
Yeah.
Kevin.
So what are you gonna do for the next couple of weeks before you go back to school?
Well, I'm mostly going to be working in the Nassau County Traffic Court.
Okay.
You know, I've been doing that this whole summer, and then just being all, you know, aside from politically involvement, I've been doing that.
So and that's what you do on your free time, all the political stuff.
I try to go out. You know, I try to go to the beach when I can, walk around.
It's very important that you're going back to school in Oneonta because upstate, I guess you get the word out with all the politics like, Blakeman and all this other stuff.
Especially being from a Nassau County and having our executive be the gubernatorial nominee.
Yeah.
this year.
How many people are on your group? You have a lot of people?
It's growing. You know, we've accumulated a following since we started last year and founded the page, and now the group itself is just getting there.
Yeah,
getting
maybe
more
we should
aware.
have some of those people on here. The group.
Whenever.
We've had some recognition from like legislators in Nassau County and people running for.
You get
office.
awards and stuff?
No, we're more just to get the agenda and message out.
You're just a down to earth guy, man.
Well, maybe we'll get some of your people on.
Yeah, I'd like to get some of your people
You know,
on.
I'll definitely reach out to some.
Yeah,
of
if
my
they
colleagues.
want to come on. I mean,
Yeah,
They-
definitely.
listen, you're the youth of our existence. When we get old, well, when John gets old, well, when we get to that age where we have to rely on you with our Social Security and everything.
Exactly.
I don't even know if Social Security is going to be here. What do you think?
Well, you know, they've always been saying that for a while. And you look at Social Security and Medicare and where they get these funds for it. And another aspect was like when the illegals come and, you know, where does this money go?
It's
And how do they-
taxpayer money.
How do they fund it? You know,
Taxpayer
where does
money.
the taxpayer for the American citizen go?
How is it that, like I said before, how is it that they need the big pen? You know what happened the other day? I went to the bank. You know, we have that 4-star or what the hell? 4-leaf.
4-leaf.
So I walk in and I see the big pen. So I said and big shout out to 4-leaf. They got great people that work there. They are so nice. That bank is so great. So I walk in and I saw the big pen. So I asked the guy, I'm like, can I have that? And he goes, I said, I'll pay for it. He goes, no, go ahead, take it. And I brought it home and I showed it to Lisa. So now I got the 4-leaf big pen at my house.
Oh my God.
I just let you walk out with it.
You had to see it. I walked out with the 4-leaf big pen. It was great. But so you have a lot of work to do. But my question to you is that you can't predict what's going to happen. But how do you feel coming up in the next couple of years when Trump has his last 2 years. Do you fear that the Democrat Socialist Party, whatever you want to call it, you think they're going to have a step above and that they're going to squeeze into the White House? Because that might happen.
You know, now with the recent rise of their candidates getting elected locally and statewide, they're really just getting that ball rolling of who their next nominee will be. As, you know, opposed, like you said, AOC, then for the Republicans, it would be like J.D. Vance or Marco Rubio. So it's going to be a really interesting...
But this is another reason why people are turned off. And Master J, you could, agree or not agree, but these people are stale.
Yeah.
It's the same people. We need new blood.
Yeah, exactly.
Like yourself.
Young blood.
We need young people, not these stale candidates that have been around for 50 years, like Mitch McConnell. You know, we need young blood. Why? I don't understand why we can't get new people.
And we don't need rich people. We
Rich people,
We
correct.
need people that live the poor life.
Right.
And
Well, J.D. Vance, you ever see his story?
Yeah.
Hillbilly. That is one motivational...
That poor guy, yeah.
Rubio, too. Like, not that he came from the exact, but he came from...
Rubio's
you know,
a smart guy.
He knows how to work across
Yeah.
the aisle as well.
But
Vance-
again, they've been around for so long.
Well, Vance just started in 22. That's when he first got elected.
Senate, right.
And he worked with Lindsey Graham and
Right.
Rubio. And you even see, like, at his funeral, Vance was speaking for Graham.
I like
as well.
him because when I saw that movie, I thought that was such a... Did you see that movie about him?
Yeah.
That
Really,
movie,
really good.
after he got that vice presidential nomination, that movie and the books for that
Oh, big
Hillbilly-
time.
skyrocketed
Big time.
through the roof of, like, everyone wanted to, like, know who this guy was. And just to see, like, mother drug addict, didn't know who his father was.
Yeah.
Raised by his grandma, then goes to the Marine Corps, Yale
And he
Law
paid
School.
everything himself.
Yeah, like, he just did that. And then, you know, his, like, whole firm that he starts, the law
Right.
firm. And just a, like, self-entrepreneur as well.
As a 23-year-old, what is your biggest fear?
In terms of, like...
The way the country is going. Because you're 23 years old. You have a good life ahead of you. But you want the same equality that, you know, John and I were growing up. Correct, John?
Yeah, of course.
What's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear would be just, like, how this country is already headed. And, like, how it's going to...
What do you think it's headed at?
I would say just, like, how you mentioned these Democrat socialists and, like, their agenda that they want.
But
And how,
they're smart. They're doing they're really penetrating in people's heads.
but they have the people who are have no idea of, like, they've never seen the result of, like, socialism. And
Well, everything that Mendami said he can't do. He couldn't arrest the Jewish... What
Prime
the hell's his
Minister.
name?
Netanyahu.
Netanyahu.
He didn't do the free buses.
He didn't do the free buses. They're still
Just
talking
give
about
it a
the
few more
supermarket.
years, you know, he gets elected again.
The free
and
health
just-
care, and he
and
hasn't
things
done
just
any of that stuff.
completely goes to
Because
war.
it's going to cost the city a lot of money.
And the
all
taxpayers itself, the middle class are going to be the one, and the poor,
we
that's
suffer all the time anyway.
going to be worse for them.
Correct.
Because there's no more billionaires that they could take their money and just not know how to spend
So
it.
your biggest fear is you see a change coming, or you fear that there's going to be a change coming?
Just of what that change will be and how it will impact it, just of where the future is going.
And the future is bright for you because you are very intelligent, and I really enjoy having you here. But I had to ask you that question because, listen, my daughter is only 23, and my son's 20, so they have a life ahead of them, and I'm afraid for them too. You know, we don't know where this country is going.
And it was that same answer that you would also have in mind,
Yeah.
you know, for this.
I'm afraid. Personally, my opinion, I'm afraid the way this country is going.
Yeah. We
Because
could agree on that at
yeah,
least.
because I really don't understand why people are so brainwashed where they listen. Listen, people are good talkers, and I don't like Mindami. I don't like his politics, but yo, he's a good talker. So was Obama. Obama was, he was a good talker.
But policy-wise,
That's what I'm saying.
look at Hitler and Stalin. They persuaded people of vote for me. It'll be so good.
Look
So
at
the-
Castro.
Castro.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Listen, I trust the mafia that I trust the government.
See, even Betty said, I'm half Jewish and I live in fear. She lives in fear.
Oh, she does. Oh, really?
Yeah, and she's So it's a shame that we gotta live like that. I mean, it's horrible. It's
No,
horrible.
don't live. Try not to live in fear. Try to live your life,
Exactly.
but always look over your shoulder.
You always have to.
That's
Even
the
Always
thing.
be aware of around
your surroundings
Correct.
all the time. No matter what race you are, what color you are.
Anywhere I go, I'm always aware of who's around. I don't care what someone looks like or who they are.
You
I'm
always have to make
aware.
sure. You always
Yeah.
have to make
You
sure.
Yeah.
could never know. There's crazy people out in this world.
Listen, we can't live in fear your whole life. You
No.
have to. You got to live your life, but you do have to be alert on everything.
Exactly. Alert
And
everywhere.
and I understand what Betty's going through because, the Jews have been,
Targeted.
they've been targeted for 2,000 years. You know what I mean? But listen, Nicola, whatever you want to be called. I mean, you got so many different names. That's what your friend was
Mr.
telling me
President.
today. Mr. President. No, he's a vice president.
Mr. President.
I'm so happy you came in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry that you have to go back to school in 3 weeks, but I really enjoy having you here, and I would love for you to come back before the election. I know school is more important, so don't worry about us.
Yep. And pass the word
But pass the word. If anybody wants to come on, they're welcome to come
and
on.
listen to the podcast.
And listen to the podcast. Make sure you get the word out for us in Oneonta. to get
I'll
the podcast.
definitely. We'll see if we could work something out to really,
The guy could zoom in.
Yeah,
always
you could
appreci-
zoom in.
I always appreciate coming on.
No, we appreciate, but
Yes.
I mean, when we found out that you and Kevin were, going,
buddy.
going
That-
fishing
well,
and stuff.
We can't say
Campaign.
buddy no more.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
not
I
invited
know.
to the wedding.
Yeah,
so.
I know. You're not even.
After this podcast,
No, make sure you get your shirt tomorrow.
Yes.
all right. Yeah,
Can you go down there and get your shirt because you
Yes.
have to wear it?
All right.
But do you have any words to say? Any shout outs?
Just thank you again, for having me on.
Say hello to your mother and father.
Hi, Mom. I always appreciate, this opportunity to come on.
No, and when I saw you in the store that day, I said I wanted you on right away because the midterm, like I said, this year is going to be tough. I'm the midterms. I'm afraid because the way these people are talking, they're selling everybody out. Am I wrong on that?
No, you're right.
I'm really afraid. Not about me. I'm not afraid for John because listen, we're established
Yeah.
for my kids and you.
For the younger generation.
The younger generation, what do they have to look forward to? You got these wackadoos going out there and saying that, listen, we're going to give you this and give you that and free college. But where's that coming from?
They're not giving you nothing.
They're not giving you nothing because it comes from our pocket.
Exactly.
So, okay, give your last words there, Mr.
President.
Vice President. Mr.
President.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's it?
Thank you for
No friends you want to say hello to?
Kevin.
Oh,
Okay.
he ain't your friend. He don't even invite you to the wedding. So,
Big
thank
shout-
you again. Go
Big
ahead,
shout
John.
to Susanna Lopez. Big shout out to Susanna
Thank
Lopez.
you, everyone, for coming on to watch.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Go ahead, John.
Big shout to everybody that's listening in. Big shout to all the fans on TikTok Live, and big shout to all our people on TikTok and also Facebook. Don't forget, August 6th, we're going to be having our second car show in the Village Square, the Cadillac Club. If you are in the Village area on August 6th, yours truly is going to be DJing down there again.
Put the big sign up.
Yep, so we got our banner going up. Big shout to Betty. She's our #1 listener. Big shout to everybody that's tuned in, and thank you for all the likes on TikTok. Guys, please download the app, share the show. Anybody has any recommendations for show titles and topics, just inbox us. And
We're off next week.
well, yes, we're off next week, but we will be returning from Atlantic City on the 14th of August. It's the 14th, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 14th of August. We'll be returning live from.
I don't know how you're
Atlantic
doing
City.
that show. I'm a little confused.
No, we don't worry about it.
I'm not worried about it.
We already got it.
Believe me, I'm not worried.
So on that note, guys, we are out of here. We love you guys, and please share. That's all we ask you. What else we got? The How band is gonna be at August 12th is gonna be at the Bridgeport Marina in Bayville, and also August 28th they're gonna be at the Marker. So please go check them out. Look them up. The How HOW .com. You could go to their website and all their information shows are on there. Like I said, guys, please download, share, and we love you guys, and we are out of here. Peace out.
All right.
Hold on.